quickly will share with you how I do this type of reptile looking creatures. Okay, so I will do the tail of this, I don't know exactly the name, this is one of the new dark elves. Okay, so I will do the tail, and so you can see how I do it and what is my approach. Okay, so I will start with the bottom part of the tail, and I will go for a very pale green as a starting point. Okay, and I will use quick khaki. So I will put some on my wet palette. Try to use almost this light green is quite a desaturated light green, and it's quite close to a greenish ivory. Okay, so this is what I'm using. I will use it on these big scales. So the plan is light bottom scales, dark back scales, and very dark on these big ones at the top. Okay, and I will do green in that case. Okay, you can imagine the same approach can be used for several colors. I'm going to use green because we'll have a very nice contrast with the purples I'm going to use on the rest, on the decoration, and then the black skin, okay, or the dark brown skin. So this is the skin I'm using for the witch elves. Okay, I'm having this color scheme inspired in the adventures of this Dolden. So I will apply this khaki green on the body of this lady, and once it's done I will be back. Okay, next I'm going to take this warp lining, and I will do the back scales except the ones that are, except these big ones. Okay, so we are going to apply this carefully. Now I realize that it doesn't leave. We are going to simulate the okay. So we are going to do that, and I will be back once it's dry. So this is how it looks like now, and then I'm going to apply quick camo contrast on her, on the really back scales, these ones. Again, we apply that. Now I need to be sure that I don't leave any white spot behind. So I will do that, and I'm back for the next step. Okay, now I will apply camo shade on the belly, on the bottom scales. I have to be careful because there is some water there. At least from the other side. Okay, we do like that. Quite easy and straightforward. Just be careful that it's not accumulating paint, and try to spread in the way that you minimize the coffee stains. So I will wait that this dries and I will be back for the next step. Next I'm going to use BL Tang on the medium tone green. This one. This part here I hit it a little bit from this miniature. It's going to be very difficult to integrate this slot there. Okay, you can see I applied all over this medium tone green. I try not to go on the belly green, and I just applying this wash. Okay, so I finish this and I'm back. Okay, and next step I'm going to use again the Kwiek Khaki, and I'm going to do like edge highlighting. So I'm going to take a thin brush and I will go around the curvature of the scale and do like that. So what I will do is I will do the one side. So just for example in that case I will do like that. Okay, and I don't do the top. And we are going to repeat it for all the scales. Okay, and then on the sides I will do the same, but here we can go more like that and something like that. And like that I will do all the scales. Okay, I will not use dry brushing in that case. First, because the texture is not very deep, so dry brushing will not do the best job for me. Okay, so this is the reason why I have more control now doing this edge highlight. Can be a little bit slower, but when you get practice, okay, it will can go quite fast at the end. So you can see I go back here. And I keep doing, okay? So I will do the rest of this color and I will be back to do the other colors. Next step, I'm going to use mood green to do the same that we have done on the scales, okay? So you can see how all this looks like. And now we are going to do similar work on the back scales except the darker ones, okay? So we are going, let me put a place where I can show this easily. So I'm going to do the same type. I'm taking this to the bottom. I'm doing like that, and this is the thing is this I don't know if it's a sculpting thing. It goes like that, and then they have put the molding line following the design of the scale. Okay, and then I will do the next one the same way. Okay, so we are going to do like that. Okay, and we do them all. ones. The last ones I will do the opposite. So because of mistake there, I wanted to do it like that. If we do a small mistake, we take Warstone Glow. We just go over, okay? Again, you have to be patient, but especially in these scales. And these scales here I will do the U shape completely, because we also have the transition to the lighter ones. Okay. So you get what I'm doing. And we can do the full. The tricky part is going to be this thing here we have. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will take Warstone and I will do to paint the curvacy to make it less visible. And now we can do the highlights, okay? So I will do all the highlights like these ones that you have seen here, and I'm back for the next step. Okay, you can see here how it looks like now. We have done the scales, and now we are going to do the back scales. And in that case I'm going to use Cyberic Green to highlight. So this is a little bit a jade color. I already did here a test. I was hesitating at the beginning, but I think it will give a nice different tonality. And in that case we are going to do edge highlight on the U shape of these scales. So I will do them all again, and I will show you how it looks like. Okay, finally I'm going to use Gauss Raster Green. I'm going to do the same. I'm taking, I already put in my wet palette, so I'm going to do just a point at the end of the scale. That's become quite tricky when we arrive to this part. Okay, now I have the end, the sting here. I was hesitating what to do, but I think I will paint the sting first with a quite Calimán green. use this one in Cubi Darkness that is very dark. Okay, do something like that. Now I'm going to use this one, Caliban green. Just a little bit. Next, I'm going to use a little bit of Warstone glue. I'm going to apply it here. And I will use as well mood green. That we're going to do. Like that. And we are going to use now mood green. Go back to the Warstone row. And we put a little bit of more green. Something like that. No, I will add a little bit of Warstone glow on this. Okay. It's okay. and then I will change my brush because I want to do a glaze. I'm going to take the green glaze, this one. Okay, you can use, if not, you don't have the glaze, you can use this at 50% with primer, no primer, with liner, okay, with the solvent, with medium, no, it's calm. Okay, so the contest 50% with medium, or just directly the glaze from the workshop, this if you still have it. And I'm going to glaze a little bit these back scales. The intention is to make less evident the edge highlight, to make it more okay. Okay, and that's all. So this is how I do the snake body on this lady, and this is how I will do the snake body on all these Naga looking like dark elves. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know what do you think. Give a like if you have liked it, and yeah, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.